I created this podcast to empower every woman to live life on her own terms, unapologetically. You are amazing. You are fierce. You are the creator of your destiny. You are confidence on stilettos. You're listening to Laketta of Confidence on Stilettos at MagiBeauty.com, where we empower you to tap into the feminine power within to boldly set goals and crush them by making your dreams a reality. It's so easy to lose sight of the beauty of who you are, especially when you're constantly moving and you're rarely taking a moment to pause just to catch your breath. It's in these brief moments where I want you to recognize the powerful woman that you are. We often are wearing many hats, girl. Like, seriously, we are wearing many hats at one time. And then when we take one hat off, like our hat of being a worker, we're now fully in our mom hat. And then at the same time, because you never take that mama hat off. Like, you just, girl, you always got that hat on. Even if your kids are not around, you always have your mom hat on. So now with you also having your mom hat on, now you got to also put the hat on of being a wife and significant other. Okay, now you got your hat on of being a counselor, then your hat of being a mentor, and then check you out, girl. You smooth with it, because then you gonna trust the nerve to put your financial advisor hat on. And by the time you remove all these hats, you're standing in your shower, collecting your thoughts, exhausted, and not an ounce of energy to even recognize how powerful you are. I want you to truly stop and pause and recognize that you did some amazing stuff. You was multitasking. When I say multitasking, child, you multitasked the heck out of your day. You hear me? And your life, may I say? And you got some real goals accomplished. Now, I say all of that to say this. It's with those very same skills and mental organization and compartmentalizing that you can conquer anything. Like, you just have to change your perception of how you view goals and habits, because it's with these very same actions that you take every single day that you're using to accomplish your goals. I don't think that we give ourselves enough credit to just stop and recognize that. We look at goals and we're like, okay, it may be a goal that we feel is so far-fetched from our reality because of our circumstances. So we don't even think about it how we do our everyday goals with taking care of our families, taking care of ourselves, and, just taking care of people around you and just on a day-to-day things. Even though a goal may seem far-fetched to you, it's never far-fetched for God, right? So you may not be able to look around you and your family and your inner circle right now and see that, okay, this thing can be done. But what you can do is you can look around outside of your circumstances, outside of your inner circle, outside of your family, and look at the different things that have been accomplished. Like for me, when I'm thinking that, because I go through it too. So when I'm thinking that a goal is just too far out there for me to accomplish, you know what I look at? When I log on to Amazon, I'm like, okay, I'm logging onto Amazon and I'm buying all of this stuff from Amazon. This had to have started somewhere. Somebody thought this up. When I open up one of my drinks and I drink a juice or whatever, I'm like, somebody started this, the idea of creating this particular juice. They just had to put pen to paper, study, figure out what they really wanted to do, what type of nutrition they wanted in the drink. They had to really just hone into, this is what I want to do. This is something passionate that I want to get accomplished, and they made it happen. That's why now, guess what? We get to experience whatever the drink is. It's with that mindset that I always, tap into. I'm a very inquisitive person, and I don't think anything is impossible. I just truly don't think that anything is impossible. So it's with that I just actually want to come on here, because sometimes we just be doing so much that we don't know how to stop. We don't know how to pause, and we do not know how to tap into a different perception to get to where we need to be. There is a life that you have promised to yourself that you are somewhere in your subconscious fearful of getting to. And that's why sometimes you may start a goal and stop it. You may start something and stop it. I'm going to tell you something. I know this to be true because this was me for years before I started my Maki Beauty company. So before I started Maki Beauty, I knew that I was good at makeup. I knew I was good with applying makeup to others. So I would start, and then I would get scared. Like when I started actually getting clients, I would get scared and I would stop. And then I would start, and then something would tell me, oh, well, you don't have your LLC yet. Then I would stop. And then I would start, and then something else happened, within the family dynamics. Then I would stop. I got to a point where I said, this time when I start, and that's how like with internally, your spirit and everything is coming to alignment, because nothing will stop you when it's time. When God feels it's time and he know that he's going to use that vehicle of grace to get you to where he needs you to be, there's nothing that's going to be able to stop it. So when I started the last time with my Maki Beauty company, I have never stopped. And every day I'm learning more and more about me, about beauty, about how I want to pivot my company. And that's the same thing with Confidence on Stilettos. Confidence on Stilettos, guys, I cannot wait to really tell the story of Confidence on Stilettos, which is going to be here really soon. But Confidence on Stilettos was a personal goal of mine. It was just one personal goal that I didn't even have documented, but it was something that I wanted to achieve, and I wasn't going to give up on it. And so I just mastered, all of these different perceptions. Like I would think about how I would, just show up for my kids, even when I don't want to show up for my kids. I have to show up for my kids. I started honing in on those different habits and recognizing these are true skills, multitasking skills that God gave me to work through doubts, work through fears, because as parents, we are always, doubtful. Are we being the best parent that we can be? Are we doing what's best for our families? We're always doubting and we're always fearful, but we're always still moving. So it's with that I want to leave you. Like I said, it's to say these same skills and same habits is what's going to get you to where you need to be. Girl, you may not see it around you right now, but it's getting done. When you go to the grocery store, somebody had to come up with that idea. So I want you to always think about that. Now, how I achieve my goals, I named the strategy. It's the MIKE strategy for creating and crushing your goals. And I'll be doing a lot of, I'm not going to say it's going to be on the podcast, but it's going to be mostly and a lot of things that I'm going to be releasing on the confidenceonstilettos.com website, which is coming up here soon. Less than a month, we will have our own website, and there's going to be things on there, resources, tools, courses, programs, all of that good jazz that you can tap into to help you create your goals and crush them. And I say, look damn good while doing it. So I just simply wanted to come on here and just remind you that you have what it takes to get to the life that you want. It's all about changing your perception. And I know that you got this. And I can't wait to talk to you again in another episode. This was just, girl, I just want to come on here and talk to y'all, okay? That's basically it. So if you haven't done so already, go out to the IG, baby, okay, on the social media. And go to the Confidence on Stilettos page, which is confidence_on_stilettos. And go ahead and follow me there. And don't forget to mosey on over to the Facebook, which is Confidence on Stilettos. And then, yes, ma'am, we do have a YouTube. YouTube is Confidence on Stilettos with Laketta. And if you don't know how Laketta is spelled, because girl, people just be messing my name up. They be calling me Laquita, Lisa, just whatever they decide they want to call me. But the spelling of Laketta is Laketta. So again, YouTube is Confidence on Stilettos with Laketta, Laketta. The Confidence on Stilettos merchandise, such as the sweatshirts, t-shirts, and journals, are still listed on the MakiBeauty.com/shop website, but soon that will be moving over to the ConfidenceOnStilettos.com website, which I'll let you know when that's done. So if you want to go ahead, because it's still winter and you want to cop your sweatshirts, it is on the MakiBeauty.com/shop. In the description of this podcast will be all of the links that you would need to follow me on social media and get to the shop. So, with that being said and done, y'all don't forget to aspire to inspire someone every single day. And I will talk and chat with you, girl, on the next episode. All right now.